Many of my bigger podcasting colleagues have been in an uproar over the last 24 hours concerning the Gang of Eight Senate Democrat cave-in that occurred on Sunday night. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm not pissed off at any of those, at all of those 8 Democrats. But the interesting piece here is how everyone is blaming Chuck Schumer, and there are a couple of pieces of, I would say, damning evidence here that we can all take into consideration that Chuck Schumer cannot be taken at his word.
We had the American people on our side. We should have continued that fight. I think the Republicans would have yielded. Look, Schumer and I have very fundamental disagreements about where the Democratic Party should be. And I am strongly supporting candidates for the Senate who are not part of the Democratic establishment, who believe in Medicare for all, who are prepared to take on the big money interests and fight for working people. All right, I have a very different vision of where the Democratic Party should go. If Schumer steps down, who is going to take his place? The truth is, progressives in the Senate right now are I think there are about 8 or 9 of us. We are pretty much of a minority.
Let me just read this reporting from the American Prospect. This one's from Robert Kuttner. My reporting finds that at the Thursday meeting of the Senate Democratic Caucus, 2 days after the election, that would have been last Thursday, Democrats nearly capitulated once again. Here's what occurred. It's been widely assumed that the group of 8 mostly centrist Senate Democrats who have been looking to broker a hollow deal on the Republican terms were freelancing. In fact, they were acting with the express approval of Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer and were reporting to him daily. At Thursday's meeting, they told their caucus colleagues they now had 10 votes to reopen the government. There was a mutiny. Much of the rest of the caucus went ballistic, and some of the supposed 10 said that, in fact, they were not willing to vote for such a deal. That must have been Ossoff from Georgia is one of them, and maybe the other one was Chuck Schumer. The leaders of the proposed Democratic cave-in both then backed down. That would have been Hassan Shaheen and Catherine Cortez Masto. Chuck Schumer, if not orchestrated it, midwifed it